All right, I'm on hole number 6 of the Fuji Open. I'm in Tuesday's qualifying round in the rookie division. I am going to qualify this account today, so I'm just playing through it. Right now I'm on track for just the -12. I've had a really good, clean round. Had a lot of really close looks at it. Haven't had anything drop today, and I'm not really too upset. I've got a couple shots that I've done today that I am super happy about where those shots are, especially on hole number 4. And so I'm really happy with the way the rounds are going. And the -12, while that's not the absolute best tiebreak in the world, hey, if I shoot a -12, if you shoot a -12, if everybody who watches my videos just shoots the -12 all the way through, a tournament like this, you're probably going to end up netting like a top 20. So and if you haven't been in the top 20s or in the top 20 on a consistent basis, that's definitely what you want to start doing, is just getting consistent to get in that top 20 every week, and then start to work on that top 20, and that'll get you into the top 10, and you can continue to work that number. Consistency is the key to this game. It's the key to success in this game. It may not win you a tournament, but it's going to put you up there at the top so that you can start getting better balls. You're going to get a little bit more experience because you're up in those tops. You're going to feel that pressure, and it's going to help you be able to develop into a top player. But you've got to start somewhere, and don't try and start by being a top player. Start by trying to get into the top 20. All right, this hole. Hold on real quick. Okay, I'm going to bring an extra mile. And I'm going to bring a backbone. And I'm more than likely going to be in my backbone range. I'm going to bring a Titan. I don't take a lot of huge risks on this hole. You could help yourself a little bit by bringing a Kingmaker and cut the wind down on the second shot. The second shot has changed from the way, when this hole originally came out, this was one of those holes that you love to be on. That second shot was awesome. And that second shot is not as awesome as it used to be. It's a lot trickier now because they've put the pin on a mound. All right, hole number 6. Here we go, the big par 5. We still got an Albie shot here, so the whole goal is to put yourself in a really good spot. You can do a max overpower shot, and you can get up there into your Hornet range. And the reason I'm not demoing the max overpower shot so you can get in your Hornet range, while I love to get into my Hornet range, the thing is that that's not a consistent shot. And you know how it works. You could hit that shot a bunch of times in a row, but if you miss that shot one time and you end up in the rough, you're in trouble. Especially if you end up here in the rough. We've all played this hole from the beginning. You end up somewhere in that sand up there at the beginning, you could be in trouble. Or in those trees. Especially if you're in the trees. That's what kill you. Very nicely done. They used a low wind ball, so they're going to have an advantage here on this next shot because they've got a ball that's got low wind. Okay, so it's 2.1 per ring. So it's going to get pushed out here about like that. So I need to compensate for that. So I'm going to start off in this area right here, and it'll push it out into that area. But I got to give myself enough room that if I hit it great to the right, it won't end up in that sand. Hitting it perfect. And I was doing a little bit of overpower there where I was rubbing it up against the nubs. And by rubbing it up against the nubs, it gives me about 1 ring of overpower. So I clip that rough there, and I'm still in my long iron range. So probably going to be in my max long iron range from that distance. But that's just a matter of not putting quite enough curl on it to bring it back up. Just trying to stay low. I'm trying to stay low so that I end up and I'm still in the shadows. See how my opponent does here? Got a nice wind kind of going with us. It's difficult. You can see how the green is on a little mound. and it's hilled all the way around it. It's a tough green to have it. It's what's tough is to have enough speed to get to it and not roll past it. Where's my red line? Man, I'm pretty close to mid club. I just can't get this ball to react the way that I want. And it's because it's digging into the hill. So 3-7 at mid. That's at 1.8. So I'm going to do a 2-ring pull. And I'm going to have to fire this off because I'm running out of time. And I hit it great to the right. I can't get the ball guide to react, and it's because it's digging into a hill. You're in a low spot, and then you're coming up, and it's digging into the hill, and then you've got the little mound that the cup is on. So trying to get the ball guide so that it'll work all the way to the cup is the deal. And so at 1 second it looks like it's long, and then you make just a little teeny movement, and then it looks like it's short, and you're thinking, well, hey, it'll still go long. No, it won't. For whatever reason, this configuration on here, the last tournament that we played this hole in, I think is when they made the change. And even then, I'm still kind of working the number on it. And this is another thing I don't like about this hole. I am not that far away from the cup, and you can see how difficult that putt was. You're uphill, side hill, and it doesn't really matter where. If you're not up here on pin high on that mound, it's a difficult putt all the way around, especially if you're farther away. If you overshoot here and have to hit it, boy, that hole's tricky. I will work that number. Try and increase my odds of Albie there. Still trying to get my number on that one. Not too concerned about it right now, but I've still got more practice rounds before the opening, and then as we come into the weekend round, I still have quite a few chances on that hole to get my act together. All right, that was hole number 6 of the Fuji Open and Tuesday's qualifying round of the Rookie Division. Thanks for watching.